Blog Talk Radio.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Food for the Soul. I hope you all enjoyed the snow last week because it's hot this week, only in South Carolina, where it snows one week and it's 7 degrees the next week. I hope everyone enjoyed their weekend and enjoyed the Super Bowl, or what was the Super Bowl? See how the Seahawks beat Denver really bad. I hope everyone had fun watching the game. A shout out to Ruby Weldon Gatson, James Gatson, Stacy, Jennifer, Jason, to my niece and nephew. Love y'all guys. You can always find me on Blog Talk Radio at 5 p.m. every Monday. If you have any questions or feedback, you can always email me at rcw112@yahoo.com or weldonr12@gmail.com. Once again, if you have any feedback or any questions, you can always email me at rcw112@yahoo.com or weldon112@gmail.com. You can always be a guest called in, or if you want to leave a comment or something, make a statement, you can always call in at 646-915-9934. Once again, you can always call in at 646-915-9934. I'll be looking to hear your voice on Food for the Soul at 5 p.m. every Monday. So please, if you want to call in, you can always do so. Once again, that's 646-915-9934. Food for the Soul menu, margarita pizza, spring strawberry spinach salad, and the drink is avocado milkshake. Food for the Soul, throw it. You never know what you're going to discover in the pressing and the journey to your destination. In other words, no matter how hard you think it's going to get in the pressing or the traveling, it will pay off in the end. Over the weekend, a lot of things had transpired. Somebody died of a drug overdose, a famous actor. I think it was heroin. Sorry to hear that. Drug addiction is a big thing in America right now. It has been a big thing for the past years. And it's an epidemic that's hitting the nation pretty hard with crack cocaine, methamphetamines, crank, alcohol, marijuana, PCP, ice, and a lot of other drugs that people are taking pleasure in doing to relieve stress or to escape to a different reality. The one thing about drug abuse is it gives a false sense of hope because when you get off your high, you still have the same problems that you had before. So doing drugs does not and won't solve anything. All it do is make things more of a mess. I would like to also say if you are having issues, try to get counseling, reach out to help lines or anything that will be able to get you into a better place or a peace of mind. Because I know a lot of people deal with a lot of different stressful situations and it can take a toll on you. So remember, just keep your head up and know tomorrow will always be better than today. There's a lot going on in my thought process of where I see myself and where I want to be. That's why I brought the food for the soul thought, depressing. It does get hard and depressing because you get burned out, you get tired. Sometimes you do get tired of working a job, living paycheck to paycheck, and sometimes it still won't pay all your bills. And sometimes you want to enjoy some pleasures in life, like take a little vacation to wherever and do whatever. Sometimes you do want to see some of your dreams come to light or come to pass. Sometimes it does get very aggravating when people tell you that they go do something and they don't keep their word and they leave you out on a limb. It does get very frustrating. Sometimes it drives me crazy that when people say they go do something, when somebody say, "Well, I'm gonna do this for you," and you waiting for them to do that for you, and they don't show up or they leave you hanging, it drives. It gets. I know it irks your nerve. It irks my nerves. So you have to keep your word. Your word is your bond, as that old saying goes. How can you build trust when you can't keep your word or you're not dependable? And I know in today's world, people are not accountable anymore because they have feelings or emotions, and they feel like, oh well, that's not my problem. I don't have to deal with it. I get to it when I get to it. That's not the way to be. And we also know that this Black History Month, February, it's a lot of things that we have accomplished as a people, which I'm proud of because I'm African American descent, and we're striving to reach new goals and plateaus such as everyone else. I also know that we have to break a lot of these chains, and some are being broken daily because we do have a lot of young people going to college, getting degrees, starting a better life for themselves, enhancing their community and their environment, which is a wonderful thing. And I say education is very important. I always will say that because it is. It will help you out in the long run. It's in an investment. So is your health. It's in an investment. You have to be careful with how much soda intake that you drink every day because corn syrup is not good for you. Water is always better. When you're thirsty, those other things are not going to do any good until you drink water. Pure H2O, the good stuff, the clear stuff. Your body is made out of 80% water. Water is very important in your day-to-day activities. Water also helps clean out waste. Water also helps in rebuilding cells. And water also helps you from getting dehydrated because your body cannot function without any kind of water. Water is also good for flushing out the kidneys and keeping stool loose and keep you from being constipated, which is very important. I'm going to talk about aloe vera next. Aloe vera you can find in the Bible. It is good for, oh my God, a lot of things. From burns, you can take the plant, break the leaf, and use the sap to help heal burns. The drink is also good in helping keep down high blood pressure, sugar diabetes, and if you drink a little bit before you go to bed at night, it also helps relaxes you. Aloe vera is also good in fighting colds and a lot of other toxins in the body. Pomegranate, superfruit, antioxidants. It helps fight. There's no words to describe how good a pomegranate is good for you. You can go to the store and you can buy the juice or you can buy the fruit. The key to the fruit is cutting it in half and chewing the seeds and spitting them out. That's the important part of the fruit is the juice. The juice also helps lower high blood pressure, helps fight cancer, helps fight sugar diabetes. It also helps fight other problems that you might have. So if you got the combination of aloe vera and pomegranate, you got something serious. You got something that will help you and will benefit you in the long run. When dealing with health, you also got to consider things that are high in sugar and salt. It tastes good, you like it, and it makes you feel good, but that does not make it all so good for you. I love sugar myself. I ain't gonna lie, but I learned to cut down my sugar intake because I want to live a long and healthier life. I've been blessed not to have high blood pressure or be a diabetic, and I would like to keep it that way. It's called sacrifice. Even though I know I love something, I'm willing to sacrifice it so I can live longer and be healthier. And that's all it's about, investing in your future. My favorite thing in the world is a Coca-Cola. I love Coke, but I also know Coke is not always good for me. So I learned to drink more water, and since the weather was kind of cold, hot cocoa, that's pretty good for you. I like it. Hot tea is also good for flushing out the body as well. It helps get rid of those things that might cause a common cold. With lemon juice has vitamin C. Oranges have vitamin C. Those things that have vitamin C is good in help building up the immune system to help fight colds. I also learned that cinnamon helps build the immune system. I never knew that till last year when I had a bad cold. I did some research, and cinnamon is good for you. Things that will break down your immune system is anything that's high in sugar and salt intake. It's not good for your body at all. It takes your body a while to process beef, even though I love steak, but I try not to eat too much of it because it takes your body 7 days to break it down, or even longer. I always try to remember that having a diet high in fruit and vegetables is good for you. You can't go wrong there. Even though I love French fries, yeah, I know everybody loves French fries with ketchup. I mean, who doesn't? Starches are not always good for you neither. It's good to have a little bit, but not go crazy with it. My rule of thumb for when I fix a plate at an event or where I'm at is that I try not to get rice, potato salad, macaroni and cheese, because all of those are starches. Even though they taste good together and they look good on your plate, all three together is a lot of starch. And I know we like to throw pork in everything because it makes everything taste better. That's not always a good idea neither. I'm not trying to tell you how to live, but I'm just saying to live a healthier lifestyle in 2014 so that you can live longer and be more productive in whatever that you may do. It's also important that you get exercise every day. I know with busy schedules it may be hard to do, but it is also important that you try to walk more. It can be done when you go to the store, parking the furthest space from the door, not the closest one, and walk in as fast as you can. At least try to walk. If you can't do but 10 minutes a day, that's better than nothing. But if you walk 10 minutes, try to walk fast as you can walk to get the heart stimulated, keep it going. Remember, sometimes it's not the big things that you do, it's the little things that you do that can save your health. Always get a checkup every year at a certain age because the older you get, the more things can go wrong, and it's good to always catch them in time. It will save your life. It can cause you from not having a heart attack, seizure, or anything else that may happen. Preventive measures is always the way to go in dealing with your health. You can always eat anything that you would like to eat, but remember, it's the portion size that matter. We know chocolate cake is really good. We all know that, but try to eat one piece and not two pieces. I know it might be hard, but it can be done. Also, watch your protein intake. I know over the weekend we watched the Super Bowl. We had ribs, wings, pizza, chips, dip, meatballs, potato salad. I mean, I'm not knocking none of that stuff because I like that stuff as well. But anything that's overindulgent is not good. You have to keep it balanced. So this week, I hope that you challenge yourself to walk more, exercise more, and try to work off some of the food that you ate watching the game. Welcome again back to Food for the Soul with Chef Ramon Clayton Weldon. If you have anything you would like to say or any questions or comments, please call in at 646-915-9934. Once again, 646-915-9934. This segment is called the dating segment. Ladies, 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 this is all for you, ladies. Now, I know that we like to, well, y'all like to dress skimpy and wear the tight clothes when you're out and about doing whatever you do. But remember this, if you're a single lady and you're looking for a good man, a respected man, you have to carry yourself in a respectable manner. Like I said in my food for the thought, sometimes it's not the, sometimes it's in the process and in the journey that will make or break you. Let's say you're a single lady, you out and about in your stilettos or whatever heels you may wear, a tight dress, really tight dress that shows all your goodies, and you're at a gas station. You know, gas stations are a public place. Anybody can come and go in a gas station. So let's say this fella come in, CEO, business executive, or whomever, has a decent job, single guy. He's not going. I mean, I'm not judging, but if he see you dressing the way you dress, with all your tattoos, your piercings, and wearing little or nothing, you only got one time to make a good first impression with anybody. Sometimes you wonder why, Lord, I can't find a man, or Lord, why you won't send nobody my way. Sometimes He does send people your way. It's the way that you carry yourself that make them run away from you. If you cussing and carrying on and acting foolishly in the public, that's a turn off. And he's saying people shouldn't judge me for who I am. I'm just me being me. Yeah, that's why you single, and that's why you always attract nobody because of the way you carry yourself. Let's be real. If you don't want a man to just sex you, stop dressing sexually, and you won't have that problem. But if you wear clothes that you can't bend over in, and all the man do is see everything that you got, of course you're gonna be aroused. We're men. We do get aroused easily. I'm just keeping it 100, ladies. Do you want a man to get to know you for your mind or for your body? Because people that get to know you for your body don't last long. But people that get to know you for your mind last a lifetime because they have something to respect you by. But I know you might say, oh, well, that sounds so old fashioned and I'm going to do it my way. You've been doing it your way, and look what you got. One or two baby daddies. Half of them don't pay child support. The other half don't want to pay child support. The dudes that you're always running out with don't want to work, don't want to have a job, don't have no desires to go no place in your life, but at your house at 12 o'clock at night and leave early in the morning because they don't want to be seen with you. But you said, what does that have to do with the way I dress? Well, if you want to attract a decent man, dress decent. It sounds so simple. I know it really does, but it's the truth. Dress decent. Cover up some of yourself. I mean, I seen some pretty ladies, but they dress so trashy and so sleazy. You can't bring that home to mama, cause you know mama opinion matters. It carries a lot of weight in the relationship. So, ladies, please dress accordingly when you go out, because you never know. You might meet the right dude at the right time in your life, but it's all about the presentation. If the presentation don't look good, it won't be good. Just like cooking. If I bring you a plate and things don't look pretty, you're not gonna like it. But if I take my time and arrange them in a way that is assuming and good for the eye, you're gonna love it. So remember, it's all about presentation and how you carry yourself and how you talk. All that cussing is not necessary. I mean, you might think it sounds cute. It's not cute. Please note that you are your own holdup in your life from meeting the right man for you that will take you to the next place you want to go. Buy a house, open up a business, you help raise your kids. So what you gonna do? Keep doing the same old, same old? Keep going to club after club, dressing half naked, wearing no underwear, wearing stiletto heels, getting tatted up from head to toe. I mean, I'm not knocking tattoos because I got one. They're not that. I mean, I'm not saying go get one, but I'm just saying when you have them across your chest, sometimes that's not cute. Depending on who you're trying to attract and what you're trying to attract. This has been food for the soul with Chef Ramon Clayton Weldon. I dropped off some health tips, some social tips, and some dating tips. You can always email me 112 at yahoo.com, RCW112 at yahoo.com, or you can always email me at weldonr12 at gmail.com. Once again, any questions or feedback, weldonr12 at yahoo.com, or you can be a guest calling at 646-915-9934. Once again, I'm going to slow it down a little bit for you. 646-915-9934. Please call in next Monday at Food for the Soul at 646-915-9934. I'm looking for your calls. I'm looking forward to your emails. You can always hit me up on 12, or you can find me on Facebook. Looking forward to hearing from you, and I hope you enjoy the show. And please, everyone, I hope you have a great week and a blessed one as well. And for all those Bronco fans, whew, man, I ain't even gonna go there because you know how bad it was yesterday. Man, you got jokes. What happened? That's all I needed. What happened? Did y'all not know y'all playing football? Did y'all thought y'all playing baseball, basketball? Did y'all not know what happened? I mean, Lord Jesus, 48-8. Man, wow, that's a record. I'm not gonna pick on the Broncos, but man, y'all needed everybody. Water boy, everybody. I mean, wow. Maybe we didn't watch the real game yesterday. Maybe the game come on in an hour. The real Super Bowl, Super Bowl Monday, not Super Bowl Sunday. 'Cause man, that was a blowout. The game was over at the halftime. They should have just canceled it. Be like, you know what, dog? Man, it's over. 22-0. Man, I ain't saying, I ain't saying I recommend quitting, but sometimes you gotta know when you're fighting a losing battle. But however, this has been food for your soul, and I hope you enjoy the show as always. Keep up the great job, everybody, and remember, education does pay off. And remember, you have to dress respectable and have respect to get respect, and have someone respectable approach you because you never know who's watching you. So please check me out every Monday, my peeps, my fans. Love y'all. Keep up the great job. Never give up. Never look back. And always prepare for the future. And always thinking about investing in your health, your mind, your body, and your soul. Once again, this has been Food for the Soul. Peace, deuces, love, respect, happiness. Cherish the moment for what you have. It's all good in the hood, baby.